So when it comes to dealing with the baddies, with the young ladies, with the hotties, with the thotties, nah, I'm just playing. But seriously, guys, when it comes to dealing with young ladies, cool, calm, and collected are like the holy trinity of sexual attraction, right? Sex appeal is very attractive to women because actually it's really even deeper than that. Just in life in general, people in general, I'm gonna get to the women part, of course, but people in general, they feel safe and they feel comfortable around men, especially who are cool, calm, and collected, because that is a major trait of masculinity, traits rather of masculinity, is hey, look, yeah, you got your body on point, you work out, you look good, you look like you can beat some shit up, but you're cool. And I'm gonna get into it. This is Tarik Talks. Thank you guys for being here. Let's get right into it. Guys, don't let a lot of these dating coaches or whatever you want to call it fool you into thinking that being like uptight and being like this super dictator type of personality is what's attractive. Now, the reason why they do that is because they're trying to overcompensate, right? There's nuances and there's balances to everything. See, what happened was they were probably a little too nice, right? They were probably letting shit slide a little too much. So what they did was hey, look, I was super duper nice in my past life, in my past dating life, whatever you want to call it. Now I'm just gonna be a straight up super douchebag. I'm gonna be a straight up asshole, right? It goes from one extreme to the other. There's balances, there's nuances. Being cool, calm, and collected is that nice balance. Now, every man's cool, calm, and collected is going to be different. It's going to look different. There's variances. There's not like one single prototype. There's variances to it. It depends on the person, his personality in general. Is he extroverted, introverted, all that cool stuff. But you guys kind of get it. And the thing about it is, when a woman is with the guy, right, like I said, she feels safe. She feels comfortable. Like, this guy is cool. He's masculine. He's cool. He's not getting too emotional. He's not getting too pouncy on her. When I say pouncy, a lot of guys, when they first meet a young lady, right, they're blowing the hell out of her phone. They're hitting her up like you know what I'm saying, like on the phone with her 24/7. They're just pouncing on her, like doing too much. When they're with the young lady, they're just doing way too much, trying to do backflips and all that good stuff. See, a cool, calm, and collected dude, he's like, hey, you cool, I find you attractive, let's hang out, let's vibe. He has a cooler vibe to him. He's not too much on it. He backs up when need be, and he does his thing when need be. It's a natural, it's a law of rhythm. He backs up, okay, when he sees that, when he gets the feeling that it's time to be calm, and then he puts on the sexy mode when it's time to do it. He just finds that nice little balance, and a lot of guys, it's kind of hard for them to do that. One, because of lack of maturity, right? And I'm not saying this to be nasty. I'm not saying this to be mean, because like I said, I used to do that. Okay, I didn't have that nice little balance. I used to do way too much, like a lot of guys did, like a lot of you guys did. And it's ignorance. It's ignorance of feeling like you have to prove yourself and you got to do all of these gestures and all. Let me tell you something, guys. If a chick, and see, here's, attraction is two parts, physical and personality wise, right? Every single dating coach or whoever the hell you talk to is going to give you a different type of strategy, per se, or a different type of philosophy. My philosophy is, like I said, it's a nice balance. It's your physicality and your personality. Two P's. Push and P. You know, you pushing physicality and personality, right? So if she finds you physically attractive, whatever her preference is of physically attractive, whatever her preference is, right? Like I say, always get your physique to the best point. It's going to improve your game by a lot. It's going to improve your physical attraction by tenfold. Okay. And hey, look, some guys might still say it's not working for me. It's not working for me. Well, hey, man, it's a lot of guys that I met that it does work for them. I'm one of those guys. Okay. I'm one of those guys. And then when she finds you physically attractive, your personality doesn't have to be too much. The physical attraction did its part already, right? She finds you physically attractive. So now all you got to do is just be cool, right? When you're hanging out with her, let her talk. See, a lot of guys, they like to talk about themselves. Okay, they like to talk about themselves when they mistakenly think it's some kind of job interview. They mistakenly think like the chick wants you to run down your resume. No, that's not what it is at all. That's not what it is at all. When you get on a date, it's not about you running down your whole life story and your whole resume. Like, yeah, I'm super professional at what I do, and I got promoted 2 times this year, and I also bought an airplane, and I also bought a yacht, and I also bought this, and I also make this much. Guys really be doing that type of stuff. Guys really and genuinely get on dates, or they get up with a woman and they talk about themselves the whole time, right? They talk about themselves the whole time. And if you want people in general, not just women, to like being in your company, okay, for them to like being in your company, you have to let them talk about themselves. Because let me tell you a truth about humans. They love to talk about themselves. They love to talk about themselves. And whether you're a young lady, hey, look, ladies naturally talk way more. Ladies naturally talk way more than we do. Dog. My mama and my aunties and all of that, they will talk. Like, sometimes I'll be like, sometimes I gotta leave the room sometimes because my head is being talked off, right? My head is being fucking talked off because my mama, aunties, or any other women that I know for real, they love to chit chat. They love to talk. And us, not as much. Well, I met some guys that like to talk a lot, right? I met a lot of guys that like to talk a lot, but that's generally not a masculine trait, right? That's generally not a masculine trait. But luckily for you, if you are on a more reserved side, that's good for you because you could just let her go on and on, right? You could let her talk, and all you got to do is just listen. And she's going to be attracted to you, like, wow, you're a great conversationalist, and you really didn't say much. You really did not say much. You're just calm. You're just laid back. You're letting her do most of the talking. Okay? And what happens is when you do that, it's like now she's trying to figure you out. She's trying to get to know you. And this is where that sexual attraction starts to happen. Now you could, when she asks you questions, you could banter, you could talk to her, you can go back and forth with her. This is where that banter comes into play. But if you just doing way too much, if you're not letting your presence speak for you, right? Because a lot of guys talk about masculinity and stuff, which is fine, which is very true, right? But the way you carry yourself, you got a posture about you, you making good eye contact when she's talking to you. Damn, that's really all you need to do, right? And then make your move when the time is appropriate, because by that time she's gonna be like, wow, this dude is cool as hell. He's calm, he's funny, he's making banter, right? Even though you're not really saying too much. And that's what they find sexually attractive. And with cool, calm, and collected being part of masculinity, women are naturally attracted to masculinity, right? So they're going to naturally be sexually attracted to you. It's like when you're dealing with a young lady, she's nice, she's sweet, she's not combative, right? She's cooperative. Those are the things that we find attractive. Now, some chicks might find that offensive. It doesn't matter. I'm not talking to them type of chicks. I'm not talking to masculine chicks. And you're gonna deter them type of chicks, right? The masculine, argumentative, combative chicks. You're gonna nip that right in the bud, because you're not gonna argue back, right? You're gonna be like, okay, that's fine, and keep it moving. And you don't got to deal with her no more, right? But I'm giving you guys an example. You being cool, calm, and collected, you're gonna attract the type of chick that is the same, right? Feminine, sweet, easy going, fun to be around. Okay? Because you give off the energy that you're not, even though you're cool, calm, and collected, that's where that calm comes in, because you're calm. You're calm. You're not tripping about anything. You're not arguing back and forth. You ain't finna push too hard on anything. You're not gonna try to explain yourself on nothing. And that's gonna deter the wrong type of chicks, which is what you want, right? Which is exactly what you want. So by you being this way, you're gonna attract the right type of woman, and she's gonna be attracted to that. Okay? You're gonna attract the type of chick that's cool, calm, and collected. And the thing about it is, even with chicks that are somewhat, here's the thing, how powerful this is though, how powerful masculinity is. Even with chicks that are combative, that are super argumentative and stuff, when they get around you, when they feel that presence, like, hey, I'm calm, but you carry yourself in a way that's kind of, you're calm, you're laid back, but you have that masculine presence about you. They're more than likely not gonna try you, right? They're more than likely gonna stray away from you, or you gonna turn them on too, because they're like, damn, most of the dudes I mess with are emotional biatches, right? So with that being said, I hope this video helped. Peace.